Welcome to Messages for the Signs for the week of August 30th, our last week of August. Can you believe it? I took this week off, so if some of you were searching for the messages, I apologize. I should have mentioned that I was taking the week off because I know a few of you went looking for the messages, and I will do that next time. Next time I take some time off, I will be sure to mention it so that you're not wondering if you're missing it somewhere. Yes, so August 30th, oh my goodness, into September. And we begin with Aries and Taurus. And what does Aries need to know for their best and highest good this week? Making me shuffle here. Okay. Aries. Forgotten how to do this. Hold on, there we go. It's amazing how if you take a break from something, how quickly your hands don't want to move. Okay. Aries. Here you go. So you got truth be told, not for you, building blocks, mountain, ghostlands, and spirit of place. Very interesting. This tells me right off the bat, Aries, that you are going to be denied something or something's not going to work out how you were wanting it to, and it's going to be very clear and decisive. And whenever this card comes up, most people, whenever we see even those words, not for you, we constrict and contract because we always assume we know best for ourselves. And on some level that is true. If we are living an intuitive, connected life, we usually can tell when something is good for us or not. But what ends up happening here when we goal set, our ego gets into play. Goal setting really is all about ego for the most part. It's something we're setting externally, right? We want a promotion, we want a bigger house, we wanted to go on a vacation, we want this certain relationship. That's really ego-based, and that's okay. That's part of living as a human. We need our ego. But what it does, it sort of shuts down our vision in a sense, because then we don't see beyond what we feel would be good for us or what we want. And the universe is infinite and abundant. And my goodness, if you could only see what is available to you, what is available to all of us, for all of us, but that we get in our own way by putting these limiting goal sets or ideas or dreams on certain things. And then we tend to hang on too long too when something is being very definitively denied us. And this is what this is saying, Aries. And you may be feeling this already, or this might be upcoming for you, but just the idea that we have to be able to pivot. And I know we heard that word a lot the last 2 years. We have to be able to course correct. We have to be able to feel the disappointment by not getting the thing that we wanted or having it in the way that we wanted, and then go, you know what, that's okay. I wonder what is on its way to me now. That will be your mantra right now, Aries. Something bigger and better is on its way to me now. And it's very interesting because truth be told, this is a denial card as well. This is where are you in denial? So this is telling me something is being very strongly shown to you and you may be ignoring it because you're not ready to admit that it's not going to work out. And I get it. It's a hard place to be in. But it happens to all of us, and it happens to all of us many times over the course of a lifetime. But the better we get at, again, changing and turning and accepting, the easier things are. Remember, this isn't because you don't deserve this thing. It's because you deserve more. So let's put that thought onto that. You deserve more. Now, this building blocks is saying you did build a foundation here. So everything that you've built isn't going to crumble and fall away. You're going to take that with you. So for some of you, I can see that you started out in a job, or perhaps you started your own business and you had an idea of how it was going to go and it's not going that way, and it's being shown that to you over and over and over and over, and you are denying that truth to yourself. And in part, it's because you don't want to lose everything that you already built. But this is saying you're not. You can take that with you in some aspect. And then we've got mountain and ghost lands. This energy looks very similar to me. Mountain has that ominous energy, but it's not really. It's speaking about challenge. It's speaking about doing something in a different way, that you have faced this challenge before, but guess what? You're going to have to respond in a different way. Or maybe not. I say you are going to have to, but guess what? You don't have to do anything. I say have to in the sense that if you want to change this energy, you're going to have to respond in a different way. Ghostlands is all about spending too much time in the past or the future, feeling like nothing's moving. So I really feel for you, Aries, that you are undergoing this change in the sense that there's upheaval. That's what it feels like to me. That you're having to course correct, and it's not an easy thing to do. Spirit of Place is a reminder that whatever you want, whatever we want, we must become that first. We must embody that. Also speaking to the indigenous people's beliefs that everything has a spirit. There's a spirit attached to everything or within everything. So there's a part of that too, that perhaps with building blocks, you're going to bring the spirit of what you created with you. But also this is about getting real with yourself and what is it that you truly want and desire. Usually it's a feeling and not a thing, but we chase the things, but really it's the feeling. And so it's saying if you want that, then you have to embody that. All right, I hope that helps you, Aries, and good luck to you on that. And now moving on to Taurus. And what does Taurus need to know for their best and highest good this week? Whoa. Well, I'm not going to take these because there's about 8 cards in there. So normally if one fell out like that, I would call it a jumper. But there's just a whole whack of them. All right, so Taurus. Taurus. Where are you, Taurus? Where are you, my feisty, stubborn friends, the Taurus? Taurusi have an eye for beauty. They like to look at beautiful things, be it people, places, things. They can be sensual, but they can keep that hidden sometimes too. And it would only be a lucky few that gets to see that part of them. They can be stubborn, as their sign, the bull, indicates. But they are an earth sign, so they typically like to get things done, keep things in some kind of order. They enjoy stability. All right. Having to shuffle longer today than I usually do. Taurus. Taurus, you've got peace, poised, between worlds, gentle gardener, wishing well, and magic stream. Very interesting to get poised and between worlds. This tells me that you have been moving through this transformation, your most recent cycle. And as with all of us, when we're moving through a cycle, we tend to question how long is this going to last. Well, this is good news for you here, Taurus, because if you get the poise card with between worlds, with peace, this is telling me, guess what? Not much longer now, that you're right at the end of this cycle, at the end of this transformation, which now you can breathe a nice sigh of relief until you just start another transformation and cycle, of course. But this particular one, you're moving through it. You're not in the middle anymore. Let's just say that. You're towards the end. You're at the top of the hill. You're cresting the top of the hill. How many more metaphors can I come up with here? Alrighty, and then Gentle Gardener is all about paying attention to your thoughts. With peace, I like this very much. You can see the symbology here. Both have eggs. This is telling me that you are birthing something, creating something, and to be aware of what you are creating, though, because we can create things that we want or that we think we want, and we can also create the opposite of that based on our thinking. So this is sort of, if you want a beautiful garden, you have to tend the weeds as well. This is that idea. So I'm thinking that's coming from getting apathetic and tired and frustrated with how long this is taking, whatever this long is for you, whether it's a career move, a business, selling your house, etc. You're getting frustrated with it, as we all would. And so this is saying just be aware of what you're telling yourself, because you are just poised. You're on the edge. So you can see the energy here. You can see the imagery with the sort of the shadowy here side and then the bright. And then you look at this and it's all bright and awakened. Again, creating, definitely creating here. Wishing well is about answered prayers. So this is what's leading me to believe for you, Taurus, that you are moving through. You're just at the end, so take heart with that. It could be today, it could be tomorrow, it could be in 2 weeks. You're right there. So pay attention to what you are asking for, because it's going to come true. So remember, we want more flowers than weeds. And then Magic Stream is all about reflection, reflecting back to you. So what are you seeing in your outside world that you like, that you don't like so much? What do you have to fine tune there? What do you have to see? What's the lesson? Where's the education and all of that? And this is about flow as well. Anything with water usually has to do with flow. So you've got Wishing Well and Magic Stream all about water. This is telling me that you are stepping into that flow of abundance and prosperity, and even just receiving, because we always think of money or some type of prosperity in that sense, but as we know, abundance means so many different things. And so you are stepping into that space. You just have a little bit longer to go, but you can do it. This is all here for you. Hope that helps you, Taurus. Moving on to Gemini and Cancer in the next video.